All right. Are we live? Are we live? Yep. Should be live. Gonna test for a bit. Yep, we're live. All right. Today, we're writing about the old world. Yep, writing about the old world. Anyways, where was I? I don't know how long it's been. How long has it been? It's probably a week or so now. Huh. At night, the heavens above are void and black, but the fallen stars glitters below. This is the modern world, and the city lights are the fallen stars of the earth, which blots out the heavens, devouring it, or so it seems. But amongst the void in the sky, there is one star that glitters above. In its lonesome, I felt its solitude amongst a sea of darkness. I don't know why, but there's something off with this world. Everything that I hear, whether from the news, conspiracies, ideologies, and all of the other things, there's something that drives this world's misery. I mean, sure, there are elites that run the place. Just gonna reread some of the stuff that run the place and screws everyone over. But why though? Huh. I really hate this fake ass world. Like, I can't wait for the next current thing. It's so fake and gay. And this fakeness is what drives this world's deadness. I'm gonna sleep now. I'm gonna take some meds, like people say. Schizo, take meds! But really though, I'm no schizo. I'm just taking it so I don't feel like shit. I can't even sleep properly. I'll just overdose a bit to sleep later. Deep down, I just cope and seethe. For now, I need to let these thoughts die. And that's like the intro of the game. And of course, no one's watching it. No one, of course. It's to be expected. Because I'm practically not here. Well, I'm here, but more like I'm just nobody in the internet, more or less. Anyways, I'm just gonna advertise it. Because why not? Wherever I should advertise it. Oh no. New. Advertise. Game dev. Game dev green. Whatever. I haven't even started. Game dev green. Boop, boop. Boop. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Hmm. So where am I? This is in my room. Look out the window, look at the mirror, go to the door. Man, I should probably do some illustrations of these. I don't have the whole plot in my head, but the general gist is that some dude just took a bit more meds than he should have, and then ends up in an insane asylum. Ironic. I mean, he's not really a schizo per se, but he just thinks a lot like me. That's practically what the story's about. He he somehow got back in time, and now he's here. What the? But what was it? Oh yeah, he was talking to some dude named Mason. Funny name, funny name. So Jin just took meds, ends up in the asylum, and then yeah. Maybe I have to summarize the story a little bit. I'm not even sure if anyone's watching this. But I think no one is. Oh shit. Let me get obsidian up. Yep. Let me just write down like just a couple bullet points. Oh yeah, my notes and stuff. Welcome. Forgot how you do this thing. New note. Insert template. I forgot how to use this. Open new note. There you go. Let's just. Yeah, I'm just gonna write a note in here. Can't I just do this? Yeah, okay. Just do it like that. Alright. We just do it like this. And then just writing down notes and stuff. Oh shit. Forgot to, oh yeah, that's how you do it. And it's like this as well. Yep. Right, so I'm just gonna write down some notes here. Plot. I'm not even sure. I just called this game a little season. Okay. A little season story plot based. Maybe I'll just call it something else, right? Later on. Maybe I should just come up with names for it. What should be the name instead of a little season? What should be the name? So, I think the game would just be mainly focused on this one environment, called basically just an insane asylum, right? And then perhaps right at the end, they try to escape out of it, and then yeah. So maybe change name idea. Let's just have some name ideas for this. Then fiction plot, interactive fiction. Yeah, fuck it. Fiction basic. Let's just call plot. Some name ideas. I just call it Little Season for now. Fourth season, Little Season. Asylum. A little. Something that starts with asylum. Short asylum. Maybe call it a short asylum or something. I don't know. A short asylum. A little asylum. Or a little asylum. I don't know. Something like that. Or asylum season. Or just call asylum a season or something. I don't know. Asylum season. I don't even know. Asylum. A little asylum season. Oh, hi. That icon. Oh. Oh yeah, a graduate hat, I think, yeah. So I'm writing a story about a little about this sort of thing. Basically, the story is about, you know, it kind of takes place in the real world in a way. Yeah. The millennial reign ends. Freemasons as free real estate. So practically, the story takes place in a insane asylum. So some dude was uh, like just took a few more meds than he should have, and then somehow got sent back in time, got sent back in time, and yeah. I'm just gonna write down some basic plot points for this. It's the name Little Season is not really the official you know, it's not really the official name per se. I'll just come up with newer name ideas for it. The plot points, the general gist of it. Some dude contemplating. Some dude contemplating about stuff. Took more meds he should have. There. Got sent back in time. So got sent back in time into the late 1800s. Well, not 1600s, 1800s. Something like that. Is in a room. Ends up in a insane asylum. Right? That's a general gist of it. Silent room. Meets Mason, one of the workers of the asylum. Workers, and that's basically like the first thing that he met. I don't know if saying asylum workers, he is more than meets the eye. Let's just say he is more than he meets, more than he seems. He's more than he seems to be. Let's just say he is more than he seems to be. This guy named Mason. Let's just say he is part of a secret society, literally called Freemasonry or some shit, right? Or I don't know, the Odd Fellows. And then he just talks to this guy. Then I don't know. I don't even know what the characters would be. Main character. So let's just say MC. Fine, talks to Mason. Nah, you already. MC meets Mason. Alright. Yo, Lester, are you still watching, man? I'm just trying to figure out what kind of story, how the main plot points would be. I'm just gonna put it in dot points first and then continuing on, I guess. Still here, Lester? No, you're not even here. Well, you typed in. You typed it in. You typed it. You typed in no, but you're here anyway. So anyways, so this is the plot for now that I've written up. Also, if I could go this is what the game looks like for now. Basically that. Go to the door. Continue. Who are you? Yeah, it's just a blank text and you just read and stuff. It's just that for now. I'm not gonna do any more edits to it per se. Just need to make sure the plot is basically there. And then once I got the plot going, just the basic plot going, then sure I would make a few edits to it. So yeah, that's practically what it looks like. It's basically interactive fiction game thing. Anyway, so I made like an interactive fiction game before, like what, 6 years ago now? Like here's some of the games that I made. Here's the one. Here's the one that I made. Oh shit. So yeah, that was the game that I made, like 2018. And I'm just gonna make another interactive fiction story. So it's about this sort of thing. An old newspaper. So it's about this sort. Like timeline manipulation that actually happened. And yeah. The shit that they have done. It's literally the story kind of is a fictional take of what the real life lore is, you know? That's what it is. It's a fictional take of what the real life lore is about. All of this is real life lore. Like it's all real. Yeah. I mean, you already know this. I mean, you already know, right? Know it, right, Lester? This guy? Come on. You know it, right? Like, he is released from the bottomless pit and now just makes everything, you know, really bad, pretty shitty. Oh, nice. Got a new cat. I bet I'm sure it's a stray cat, right? Anyways. Meets one of the silence workers. He's more than he seems to be. Let's just say after MC talks. Let's just say after MC talks to. So yeah. Literally this guy is released from the bottomless pit and screws everything over for the time being. Okay, we're over here in terms of biblical prophecy. Revelation 20, right over here. We're over here. There's like 22 books, not books, I mean 22 chapters of the book of Revelation. Okay? That's the current era that we live in. It's pretty bad. There's a lot of fakeness in this world. A lot. And I expect World War III to happen in our lifetime. And after that ended, we're gonna surround the camp of the saints, and then any structure of reality gets, you know, destroyed and then renewed or something like that. This has yet to happen, by the way. This hasn't happened yet. Not yet. It will happen like, what, 30 or so years? I don't even know. I don't even know when it will happen. If you hear anything about, yeah, I don't know, like, an alien invasion in the news, just don't believe that. It's probably like New Jerusalem coming down or something. I don't know. You know, the world is fucking crazy anyway, so you tend to believe in crazy shit in the end, right? I mean, that's what reality is. It's basically crazy and you end up believing it. Because that's what the truth is. So after MC talks to Mason, perhaps like there's a meeting. I don't know. There is. I'm not sure how Insane Asylum works. I'm pretty sure it's like a prison more or less, right? It's I guess back then it's more or less like a prison, but yeah. There is an assembly meeting. There is some meeting where everyone is gathered. And I believe this is the part where I don't know. Oh yeah, what main character's name? I don't even know. I'm not sure what the meeting is about, where everyone is gathered. I don't know, maybe there would be an assembly meeting where everyone is gathered. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the plot points around on this thing. Name him just man. Nah. I have to figure out what should be. Nah. I don't want to name him just man. Maybe I could just provide a way for. Maybe I could just provide a way for, you know, people to just, you know, type in whatever preferred name they would like or something. I don't know. That's a feminine name, bro. Amanda's a feminine name. Nah. Let's go with the Latin. I don't know. What's the word for forget? What's the word for forget? Let's go to English translation. So forget so what's a Latin name for forget? Oblivicy. Okay. Nah. Or just call him Anon or something. Anon. Name for a name for forget. Or just call him fog. Maybe is there a word for fog? Oh, nebula. Oh, hi, King Kong. I'm just writing stuff about. You know, I'm just writing a story. I'm just trying to coming up with the name for the MC. What's the main character's name, basically? Maybe. Maybe Hazer or something. Nah, a memoir. Huh. Yeah, but it needs to be simple. No, not ether though. Kylus. Maybe Kai. How do you pronounce this name? Sale.
Kyle.
Kyle. Kyle Hayes. Maybe that's. Yeah, I think that's a good name. Kyle Hayes, MC's name. Kyle Hayes. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's. Is it a feminine name or a masculine name? Darn. Okay, so it's a boy name. Okay, I think go with Kyle Hayes. Means heaven in Latin though. Yeah, I think Kyle Hayes is. He sounds nice. Kyle Hayes, because he had this guy, because the MC had like amnesia or some shit, right? So basically, what happened is that he possessed somebody's body named Kyle Hayes, more or less. Yeah, Kyle Hayes. Kyle. Basically, like the word, it's pronounced like Kyle, but yeah. Kyle Hayes. I'll go with that. Just Asylum season. Hmm. I think a little Asylum sounds okay. Asylum season or something. Asylum season? Do I call it Asylum season or what? What am I doing at this point? I can't even make any progress writing this. Asylum season. Just typed in a Asylum season and it didn't, huh. Okay. Did you left, John? Seems like you've left or something, right? Yeah, you have left already. There's no one watching on YouTube. I mean, oh well. Alright, talks to people. Trying, it's about people trying, it's about people. Let's just say about people trying to escape the asylum. And those who were trying to escape were severely punished or something. Severely punished. Something like, or something to that degree. I'm just gonna read this for a bit. Lunatics had their golden age before laws were made, when they wandered forth at large and were revered as saints or as partaking of something holy or divine. But with laws and civilization, their Iron Age began. If only you knew. I know what it means. Basically, what this is talking about, it's talking about people that are not really insane. No. These people, they are not insane at all. It's more accurate to say that the world has gone insane. The heck are you talking about? You're just watching my stream. Please. Heck. Yeah. Is restream even on or something? Yep, I'm streaming, alright. But for some reason, restream chat is not opening up. I can't even see your, I can't see your chat, but Streaming on YouTube. Why though? Okay. Alright. Left the house after you talked about it. I mean, was he mad or something, or what? The main character. I mean, it's basically a fictional story right now. The human lore. You mean real life lore, right? You're talking about real life lore? This stuff? Is he seeing my screen? Is your friend seeing his screen? Did he saw this stuff? Was he mad though? He just left? Also, King Kong, I'm not even sure if King Kong is still here or not. But I guess he left already. Currently, I'm just writing down just the main plot points of the story. So he was mad for some reason. Huh. Is your friend really that religious? Huh. Understand that we live in the age of deceit. Okay? I have very let's just say spicy takes on other religions. Of course, I can't even like me. Ah. Nah. If anything, really, I'm more as in like more zealous or some shit, right? Muhammad, huh? Honestly, a lot of people are like just unenlightened, to put it lightly. But live in a little season, okay? Just know that we're right over here when it comes to biblical prophecy. We're practically screwed over by a fucking snake boy. A literal snake boy is literally controlling the modern world right now, okay? And released from the bottomless pit after 1,000 years. Okay? That's practically the gist of the whole real life lore, more or less. And practically, you know, so the story, the gist of the insane asylum stuff is that people were like, you know, forcefully got into the asylum as being, you know, dumbasses, but in truth though they're not really dumbasses. They're just coined as dumbasses because they know the truth. Those who knows the truth about real life lore got chained up into the insane asylum, and then the gist of it is trying to escape out of it. So the truth is basically, oh, a fucking snake boy has released from the bottomless pit, and now we're living in this current era. That's basically the truth of it all. And you know, we're trying to escape out of it and try to get to, I don't know, to the magnetic North Pole, or just escape out of it and try to live a normal life. I'm not even sure. I have very spicy takes when it comes to the other religions. I'm not gonna express it. So I would say but to put it simply, any structured belief that rejects the ninth natural law is more or less false. I mean, I'm just ranting random stuff, bro. Yeah. Oh, he's back. What questions does he have for me, man? Fuck, I should open up my document or something. Oh yeah, codified common sense. Woo. Codified common sense. I got this document right over here. Like, that talks about this very structure of reality itself. And of course, he is God. Definitely. I mean, I figured that out. You just do some design thinking. You have to do some design thinking to figure out what the structure of reality is. It's basically God's mind. He has no questions. I mean, why is he back though? Why is he mad? You said he's mad, right? Ugh. And those who are trying to escape were severely punished. Yep. Honestly, just don't buy into that stuff. Just don't buy into it. Okay? If you want the real the truth, just look into my document, okay? Just look into my document. Just don't buy into that stuff. I mean, he doesn't even... Just don't buy into it, okay? I mean, I've researched the history about that sort of thing, and my conclusions are, just don't buy into it. Just don't. Because it goes against the 9th natural law, okay? This is the 9th natural law. The works of man must fall short. Okay? You're not saved by works because your efforts must have limitations. This right here. Okay? This right here. Any structured belief that rejects this, I consider it false immediately. Okay? This is the 9th natural law that God has unveiled onto me. You're not saved by works because your efforts must have limitations. To have form and value is to have limitations and constraints, and anything that manifests into reality must have things that move in accordance to the natural laws that are at rest. Simple. Think in terms of zeros and ones. Any structured belief that rejects the 9th natural law, I consider it as false and, you know, a little corrupt in a way. And I just take out what is worthy. What is the truth, basically. I've dealt this stuff. I basically stare at a void long enough to understand it in a way. Well, not fully per se, but kind of understand it. It's basically, if you stare at the void, right? Infinity and nothingness, you would realize that infinity and nothingness are the same thing. Okay? I've already talked to you about this stuff, didn't I? Don't you remember what I talked about while we were in a trip? Infinity and nothingness are the same thing. Yes. And of course, yeah. And other things too. I mean, I guess you could just search up Sam Shamon or something, right? I mean, if you wanna look into that stuff, let me double check if I got his name correct. If you wanna know about Islam and all that, I guess look up this guy named Sam Shaman. Well, look up this guy's name. I watched this guy, and yes, he's also a former Muslim. Former. He used to be a Muslim, but no longer. He's great. Pretty good. My soul. Why is he mad? Is he actually watching my stream or what? Is he watching my stream? Yo. Is that guy even watching my stream? Yeah, it's good there's some people in the chat actually. Okay, let's say MC meets. Oh, he's what? Oh, is he now? Is he that extreme, bro? He's watching my stream on my phone. Did he got triggered when I mentioned this guy's name, Sam Shaman or something, right? Honestly, alright? No? What's he talking about then? Why is he talking about Muhammad? If anything, really, right? If anything, really, Islam does not accept this. Okay, it does not. It disagrees with the ninth natural law. It just disagrees. So therefore, I just dismiss it. Okay. You're not saved by works because your efforts must have limitations. And in practice, Islam disagrees with that. It disagrees. So he's basically... So he's very zealous then. Like, annoyingly zealous or something, or what? Does he have any reason? Does he possess reason at all? Like, is he at the same level as me when it comes to, like, systems analysis of reality? I mean, I basically figured out why God is 3 in 1. It's about zeros and ones, basically. The Father drives the fluctuating tides of action. The Holy Spirit maintains the constant flow of life. The Son harmonizes the fluctuating tides with a constant flow. Through him all things were made. Okay, so he's basically that. So does he even do like systems analysis of what reality is? Does he even do that? I guess he doesn't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about this sort of thing, huh? Of course, every major religion is subverted because we live in a little season. We live in this era. This is the era that we live in. Biblically speaking. This is the era. A little season. Every major religion is basically subverted. The Catholic Church is basically, you know, corrupted remnant. It's basically a corrupted remnant of the Millennial Kingdom Church. So there was a time... does he go crazy in quoting scriptures, the Quran and all that stuff? Ugh. Like, just plainly analyze the structure of reality and then you'll understand the scriptures and stuff. Ugh. Come on. Analyze the structure of reality. The zeros and ones, like this sort of thing. This is the power of God right here. The zeros and ones. We live in God's mind and all that. Oh. There you go. Let's just say MC hears voices in his head. Let's just say that. Is he mad though? Is he mad of what I said? I don't know. I don't know, MC hears voices in his head. Oh, he's mad of what I said. He cope and see. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Oh well. Anyways, just don't get into like... Just get into like the esoteric. The esoteric, man. Besides the very... oh yeah. So he's mad. He's mad at me, okay. Okay. And then he got triggered when I mentioned Sam Shaman, right? Honestly, I was like... Honestly, I was agnostic until I delve deep into this sort of thing, and then I believe, right? I basically just stare at the very void itself, analyze it, what it really is, and then understand it a bit, and then I began to believe, more or less. Just analyze the very structure of reality, and then you get it. Okay? And you get it. When you read the scriptures, you have to make sure you look around, otherwise you get lost. I don't really believe he is a prophet though, Muhammad. According to the analysis that I have made, I just don't delve into deeper than that. Just don't buy into it. Just stick to Christianity, honestly. Just stick to it. Don't bother with the other religions. Just don't bother. I mean, you could to like, you know, kind of challenge yourself a bit, but just don't get out of it, honestly. Just don't. Just stick in believing that Lord Jesus Christ is Lord and he is the main character. Okay? Just stick to that. Alright? Just stick to that. Also, before the times of Christ, heaven was impossible to get into. Before he unlocked it. Like legit. It was impossible to get into heaven. Impossible. Until Christ came in and unlocked it. And he is God, of course. The main character. And after that, and after he died in the cross, and after, I don't know, after like 70 AD or something, he ruled for 1,000 years, okay? And while he ruled for 1,000 years, there was all of this. The millennial reign. There was all of this. Crazy. I know. Crazy. Crazy. Christ ruled for 1,000 years, both physically and spiritually. Of course, there were some wars here and there, just minor skirmishes. It wasn't fully heaven on earth, but it was mostly peaceful. The era that we know as the Dark Ages was basically the millennial reign of Christ. History got screwed up for our own perceptions. Our own perceptions of history is screwed up, like so screwed up. Just so, and the reason why it's so screwed up is because of a little snake boy. A little snake boy just released from the bottomless pit and then just hides history. Basically. And that's the general gist of real life lore right now. And we see a lot of BS in in the real world. A lot of BS. Like so much of it. Yeah. Millennial reign ends. Freemasons, all them secret societies. It's free real estate. Just founded some buildings. Keyword, founded. They found the buildings that were already built. That's the general gist of real life lore. And now I'm just imagining what was like at the back in the past. Okay? Not even Christian. Not many Christians believe in this idea at all. This is very, very esoteric. The idea that we are over here, right? Not many Christians believe this. Not many. Not many at all. Not many. Like, it's a new theory. It's a new end times theory. Very new. Very new. Very spicy. Very new. Also, is your friend still watching? Did he even listen to what I've said? I bet he doesn't anyway. John, is you or Lester, whatever. You still there, man? You still there? Is he still watching? Oh, he's still watching me? Oh. And yes, I made this VTuber model myself, of course. It's literally just me in anime form. So yes, that's the general gist of where we are right now. A literal snake boy is released from the bottomless pit and just screws everyone over. Yay! Very yay. Very, very, very yay. And very yay. It's so annoying as well. It's good that it's good that there's some people in chat. I think it's only you, right? Yeah, it's only you. Oh yeah, his name is Yahi, right? Okay. Is he even listening to what I said? Like, what's the part that he doesn't even agree? I guess he disagrees with the idea. Calling? What? He's not there. He's no longer. Huh? Okay. Is your friend with you face to face or something or what? I'm pretty sure your friend is with you like face to face or something, right? Psychic conversation. Oh, he left already. No, he was here, then left, and then came back 1 minute later, and then went back home. So basically stopped halfway to his house, then came back, and then walked 2 miles to his house. So he left already, more or less. Alright. MC is confused. Let's just say there was a psychic. Let's just say during the meeting there was a psychic conversation between people. Maybe. Turns out the crowd around him. Turns out the crowd around. And he was mad too, right? He was. Which part? What was he blabbering about? Technically speaking, he was basically what was he doing? Like, what was he talking about? Just talks about. You know, I know he talks about Muhammad and all, but technically speaking, what were the details? What were the details, John, of what he was talking about and the stuff that he disagrees with? I bet he disagrees highly on certain things what I said, but just give me the general breakdown of what he said to you. He said something about Muhammad, and then what? Scriptures, whatever, and what? Why is he speaking Arabic? Why is he speaking Arabic to you? The heck? He starts speaking Arabic. Okay, so basically he was preaching to you about like Islam, more or less, and tries to convince you about it, right? Is that the general gist of what he said to you? Talking about what? Oh yeah, I could add you as moderator, by the way. I could do this. Hold up. There you go. Add you as a mod. Yay! You're now a mod. You're now a YouTube mod. So he's not really talking. What was he talking? Why was message retracted? The heck? I saw message retracted. The heck is that? Yep. Cause why not? It's chill. It's just chill, man. We have to chill in this little season, don't we? Otherwise we go severely insane. Also, I added you as the moderator in this YouTube chat. Nah, I would say yeah, it's conspiratorial, yeah. True. Yes. It's good, right? It's good. Yeah. I mean, it's good that there are some people in the chat. Well, there's like 2 or 2, but now it's just you and then your friend or something, right? And now you're the moderator. Heck yeah. How does it feel to be a moderator, huh? Yay. Yay. By the way, can you give me a general gist of like what he said to me? Or in general what he said to you? So he basically talked to you about scriptures, whatever, or I don't know. Like try to be more specific so we could get this conversation rolling. Yeah, just yeah, just what was this? What did he say to me, and what did he say to you specifically? Oh, oh yeah, and of course. Wait, does he even speak English or something? Oh, haha. More or less. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Haha. To be expected of someone who is way too dogmatic, let's just say. Is to be expected. Cognitive dissonance is to be expected when someone is way too dogmatic and not as open-minded. It's to be expected. To be expected, yes. And he doesn't even analyze reality as a highly connected, structured system, doesn't he? He doesn't. He doesn't even analyze it, like, very critically. It would be wise for him that he understands the truth and the fact that you cannot be saved by yourself. You cannot save yourself to get to heaven. No, 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 no. You can't. The ninth natural law dictates that we're all retarded, you see. Okay, this is the ninth natural law. To have form and value to exist in reality is to have constraints and limitations. Anything that manifests into reality must have things that move in accordance to the natural laws that are at rest. We are not saved by works because your efforts must have limitations. To have form and value is to have limitations, and therefore it is necessary to fall short. That is why we fall short. Efforts must have limitations, and thus we fall short. You accept the truth and you humble yourself and receive mercy, basically. However, we must continue to do good works not for the sake of getting saved, but rather to do so in order to breathe and have life and giving glory to God. For you are saved by believing the truth. To put it simply, purpose of life is to entertain Mr. God. Terry Davis, the greatest programmer that has ever lived. That's the gist. That is literally what the purpose of life is. Entertain Mr. God. And what am I doing right now? I guess entertain him a bit. Just rambling around. Just preaching in a way. Just preaching. Do you get me right? Just don't get into the stuff that your friend gets into. You'll regret it, of course. Well, knowing you, basically, I don't think you'll get into that, right? Like, nuh-uh, right? John, you're still watching, man? Do you get what I'm saying? Just don't get too dogmatic and just be open-minded to the truth, okay? Ew, am I? Hey, ask him a question. Has he ever done a systems analysis of what reality is? Has he ever done it? Has he ever done this sort of analysis, right? Has he ever done it like this? I mean, well, he's basically, all I did is read the Kabbalion and then read the Bible. I did very triple S tier analysis of what reality is. And I found out that I am, retarded. I'm a fucking dumb. Okay, that's what God told me. But in the end, He loves. Okay, he loves. He loves all of us, despite the fact that we're all retarded. What? What crazy? What? Did he say something crazy? What? Crazy? What crazy? What crazy, man? Also, did he even listen to what I said about this sort of stuff? The stuff about the little snake boy getting out of the bottomless pit? Let's just psychically. Well, he is a minority. I bet your friend has gone through a lot of stuff. I'll tell you right now, okay? Despite our disagreements, okay? Tell your friend this. Despite our disagreements, I bet you will agree. I bet your friend would agree with this, right? That all major religions, that, you know, we live in a little season, right? This is the current era that we live in. Hopefully your friend agrees with this idea. Hopefully. But the major disagreement is of course in regards to the main character, Lord Jesus Christ. It would be wise that he accepts him. The main character. Acknowledge the main character, man. What's your friend's name? Yahi, right? Yahi, if you're watching this, accept the main character. I know it's gonna be hard, just accept him. Alright? I know you're gonna get ostracized because of stuff, but just make sure you accept him. Accept the main character. Or else you get screwed over by a lie, you know? We basically live in a very screwed up world because fucking Snake Boy has released from the bottomless pit. Okay? And now we're all confused and shit. And look at this ugly ass architecture. Look at this shit. So ugly. Of course they don't know. This is esoteric. Esoteric. This is rare knowledge. Rare knowledge, okay? This is rare knowledge. The stuff that I talked to you about are the stuff that the elites know. Like, I'm pretty sure they know of a few more details about this. They know, perhaps, a bit more. Like the ones at the very top, they know. They know, they even tell it to you. The elites do tell us through their books and publications, movies, and news releases that what they're doing is called revelation of a method. You're too stupid to recognize it for what it is. That's your problem. From their point of view, it is a form of ritual mocking of the victim. Yes. Well, no. Well, technically. Yeah. I mean, technically, their headquarters are in secret, of course. You literally have to... Yeah. The deception runs very deep, per se. Well, the best thing you should storm into is the archives, the Vatican archives or something, right? That's where the real secrets are. And this stuff that I talked about are probably the stuff that, you know, some of the secret documents would talk about, you know? this sort of thing, like more details of what happened during that in the past, basically. Right? So that's the general gist of why this world is, you know, screwed up. Like really mess and screwed up. That's the reason why. Well, and there's the other reason of sin and all, and then you know, sin, you know, the general effects of sin and all that stuff, and also, yeah, it's a deep rabbit hole to get into. I don't have to get too deep on it, but yeah, I could just go do it another time. So I have to come up with character names and stuff for this part. I don't even know how to start. Character names. Man. Is that guy still watching me? Is his name Yahi, right? Done. Is his name Yahi, right? Your friend? Also, give this video a like or some. Give this stream a like as well, please. And of course, your schizo co-parents. Yep. How many people are even watching this? There's like 2 people. It's like -1. There's like 1 person talking in there. Not talking, I mean watching. Is there anyone in the chat? Say something. Oh, what project? Oh yeah. Let's see. You're making a random YouTube video. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour 19, not bad. Oh yeah, you're obsessed with ships and planes and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you like that sort of stuff. What do you think about this sort of history, huh? I mean, what's your thoughts on this stuff? I'm pretty sure you say crazy and all that, but I wonder if you have any interest with this sort of history. Like this sort of history. Like esoteric history. I mean, I guess you like planes. I mean, I guess planes and all that stuff are cool and all, but I think the coolest ones are like this sort of thing, you know? This sort of stuff. Do you believe it? John, do you believe the stuff that I talk to you? Do you believe it or not? Do you believe the stuff that I talked about or not? I want to know if you actually believe. You don't have to fully believe it per se. You could just say, "Oh, I kind of believe" or whatever. Or I don't know. Which part do you believe? Which part do you believe? Yeah. Okay. So your thoughts when I first heard this for the first time. The hell is this? My thoughts after hearing this. It kind of makes sense. Ah. Okay. So. Okay. All good. I see. But in general, do you believe it? So when you first heard of the stuff that I talked about, you were more or less kind of confused because, you know, we were walking and all that stuff, right? We were walking. But then after hearing all this, makes sense, right? Because the world is kind of crappy. And I basically provided you an explanation of why that is. Cause a fucking snake boy has been released from the bottomless pit. You know? Do you believe? But in general, though, since it makes sense to you, do you also believe it? Or kinda believe it? Yes, okay. The part about the Vatican, yes, since a lot of weird things are there and they keep a lot of secret books in the basement and the only one who can access it is a pope. Yes, okay. So you kinda believe it. That's good. That's good. And the main reason why a lot of weird things are happening there is because a fucking snake boy has been released from the bottomless pit. But the part where, you know, a snake boy released from the bottomless pit. Do you believe that one? Do you believe this idea or not? Or kinda believe it? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a lot to take in, sure. It's a lot for me to take in when I first heard of this as well. But I eventually believe it anyway. So yeah, that's basically like, I believe that I gave you the best explanation of why, it's all why the world is all weird and all that. So my little boy it's one of those angels. Well, yes, most of the fallen angels are basically chained up. But, you know, the snake boy was released. You know? The snake boy is released. That's like... So yes, the snake boy is released and, you know, mess things around. For the time being. Just for the time being, but... You know, the snake boy is severely nerfed, okay? He's severely weak. Because the lies are its power. Okay? The lies are the power. It's his power. Oh yeah, them fallen angels. So you know what the fallen angels did, right? So what they did is basically screwed around with genetics. That's what they did, and they chained. And God was like, "Oi, boom, they get chained up." Like, long story short, they basically screwed around with genetics because, you know, the snake boy doesn't want to die, basically. Here throws a pot of water. Snake boy is weak. He throws a pot of water. And make sure you believe the main character, okay? Make sure you believe the main character, alright? Make sure you believe that one too. The reason why Snake Boy is weak is because he relies, because he uses lies as his power, and the lies themselves, right? When it comes to lies, they have to, you know, they have to rely upon the truth, basically. A lie, a falsehood must rely upon the truth in order to hold itself together, per se. Okay? The reason why he's kind of the reason why there's so basically deceit is his power, all right? Deceit. And I basically just explaining you the truth and what I know about it. And yeah. So okay, I just wrote down some stuff while I was, I don't know, just writing this. Oh yeah, we're in the scene where, although you're not anything for sure. Keep forget things. Nah. Most people died on that one though. Oh yeah, you know the Federal Reserve bit? You know the Federal Reserve? Like, you know the conspiracy about the Federal Reserve? And you know how the Titanic is connected to the Federal Reserve and stuff, right? You know, there were people that were opposed to the Federal Reserve and then they died in the Titanic. Do you know about that one? Huh. Oh yeah, the idea. So spoiler alert, Mason was injecting some poison to... Yeah. The general gist is that the reason why this Titanic sank is because people who were opposed to the Federal Reserve were planned to be assassinated or something. Yeah, that one. I think that's like I think that's plausible, honestly. Like very plausible. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one. That one. Yes, that one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Indeed. Yes. Why is your message retracted? Did you remove your message or something?